What's up, Sagittarius? This is Jesse with 44 Astro, and this is a new moon reading for July 17th, 2023. This is a new moon that is in Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, while the sun is in Cancer, on a Monday, which is Moon's Day, which is the day ruled by the moon. This is a very powerful moon on the 17th. If there is something you want in this life and in this world, I would set my intentions for it now. We probably won't have this type of powerful moon again for a while. I don't know exactly when. I know this is a nice little lineup for moon energy. So if you do want something, I would set my intentions now. This is a powerful time to do it. This is a powerful time to accomplish that thing that you really wanted to accomplish. I'm going to do a Thoth spread like I did last time. I'm going to clarify with the Thoth deck, but this time I'm going to draw a Moonology card because this is a moon reading. I am also a Sagittarius, so I'm part of the collective. I'm a double Sag, both Ascendant and Moon, with a stellium that goes from Scorpio all the way into Sag into my Ascendant. So I have lots of Sagittarius energy. So let's get this going, see what we get for our intention. And also with the sun and the moon also being in Cancer, this is definitely a time where hidden things will come to light and secrets will be revealed. And that may lead to new beginnings. I know I've gotten a lot of new start cards on these moon cards for the signs. Not all of them, of course, but there's been quite a few. Let's see where we at on Sag. Come on. What we got for Sag? What we got for my peoples? Me and my people. Oh, there we go. Right there. Oh, we got two. All right. We have your hard work is paying off. That's good. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon and new moon in Capricorn. Hopefully I get these to show. Come on, baby. Focus. No, he does not like my moon cards. I think it's my head in the background or my hand or whatever. Whatever. But it's good. Believe in the impossible. Believe that anything's possible, and I guarantee you, I do. I believe in miracles. I believe anything's possible. Saggies always kind of like things are going to work out, and they do, because we believe it. It's not that it's anything special for Saggies. We seem lucky, but it's because we believe it. We believe that things are going to go our way. No matter what happens, it always ends up going that way, and our hard work is paying off. I love that. Believe in the impossible. Hard work paying off. That's a great intention. That's a great intention to set for the old Saggy reading. Let's hope these cards are just as good. All right, what you got for us? What you got for us, Rider Waite? Ooh, stop right there, huh? Alrighty. Ooh, first card ain't so good, but it's surrounded by justice and victory. Okay, that's good. Huh. Our question, I have a feeling I know what the question is. I know what it's about in my life, but I can't speak to that for everyone else. It's really kind of hard to read for yourself, though, to be fair. Got some walking away. Got some lot of movement going here. Oh, ooh, outcome looking good. We can look at the bottom of the deck. I don't really put a lot of energy into this, but it's a happy home card anyway. I feel like if it really wanted to be or needed to be into the reading, it would, well, be in the reading. All right, so our current question. The first card that came out was the Five of Pentacles, right? But it's surrounded by justice and victory, so... Got justice and the Six of Rods. So even if our focus is like worrying about money, I know I worry about money all the time, more so than I should. It's surrounded by balance and victory, right? It's like stop worrying. You don't need to worry. Like you're surrounded. It's basically the question would be like, do I need to worry about money? Am I going to have the balance? Am I going to have the victory I need? And we're going to clarify on that. And then it looks like we're kind of wondering about that, but it's like your hard work is paying off and believe in the impossible. So I would suggest that it's good. This is the current path, which is a new path, it looks like, or getting on a new path and having all kinds of new ideas. Or I think the new path, it looks like the new path is walking away from confusion because both of them are not facing all of the cups, right? Because all the cups are all kinds of random ideas or confusion, maybe too many ideas, but the Fool's like, and then the Guy on the Eight of Cups is like, bye. So I think we're walking away from that. The new path looks like we're just walking away from like confusion and overthinking. I know I overthink a lot. I imagine Sag's minds. If you're heavy Sages are really smart. They think really fast. That's why they're such good chess players. Like, I'm gonna start looking up like great chess players and look how many Sagittarians there are. Like Magnus Carlsen is a Sagittarius. Hikaru Nakamura, he's a freaking Sagittarius. I mean, like Sagittarius are smart, real fast too with their thinking. They're suns. I'm not a sun. I'm a Scorpio sun, but I'm a moon and an ascendant with like Mercury, Uranus, Moon, ascendant. Anything else in Sagittarius? I think that's it. I think that's those 4 things. And then I have it's a big grand. I have a kite, right, and it's anchored right there in Sagittarius. It goes all the way across and anchors onto Chiron. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk about all that. I'm gonna make astrology videos eventually. Once I get, if I ever get the channel built up, I'll start breaking down astrology because I've studied a lot of astrology in my life. This is the other path. It doesn't look bad. Got the Lovers, Death, and the 6 of Swords. Transformation in love. You could be traveling with a love partner. I don't like Death walking toward the Lovers though. I don't like that. Because I mean, like he's transforming, but he could be just straight killing a relationship, right? But it's like travel, which is facing Death, and then Death, which is facing the Lovers, and the Lovers are facing that angel. Or they're looking at that angel. Where the woman's looking at the angel, the man's looking at the woman. Just fascinating. But yeah, it could just be a transformation. It could be an ending of a relationship. It could be you decide to move on. It could be deciding to move on, and it's moving toward transformation of a relationship. But if you're not coupled, it could be that you're no longer going to be single and that you will be coupled with someone. It's a transformation. Maybe you travel to see this individual. That individual could be a Scorpio. And if it's a Scorpio, you hit the jackpot. Speaking from experience, because I am a Scorpio. No, that's ego. Could be something like that. It could be ending a relationship, traveling away from it. Well, it's traveling into transformation of the relationship, or traveling into the death of a relationship. It says the hard work is paying off and believe in the impossible. So it doesn't really feel like it should be that. We will clarify. Of course, that's an alternate path. That's not the path any of us are on unless we choose to be on that path. But we're going to clarify on that. We're going to clarify on both of these. The main question, pretty clear, especially with the believe in the impossible and the hard work paying off. The outcome's great. Let's look at the advice. Advice has the Wheel of Fortune in it. So this current situation is destined. Like, there's nothing we can really do about it. Like, it has to happen, kind of thing. So the advice is like, go with the wheel. It's going to be a new perspective with the Hangman. And then the 6 of Cups could be people from your past, but it also could just be like relationships with children. It could just be overall happiness. It's like he's offering that cup to that little girl, but it looks like 2 kids in it, really. And a lot of time represents people from your past or like family, but it's all good energy either way because the cups the cups have little flowers in them. They almost look like pentacles. I mean, it's abundant energy either way. The advice looks like it's like go with the flow or change or go with the will and change our perspective. Either change our perspective about people from the past or change the way in our perspective about how we give, how we serve in this world. Because this is a service card too now. Look, he's serving that girl. I mean, and it's giving, right? He's just giving. The girl's not giving him anything. He's just giving, right? So it could be changing our perspective about that. It could be something, the hard work is paying off. Believe in the impossible. It could be something amazing happening. And that within whatever happens amazing for you or I, that we're able to use that to give to someone else. And to help others. And we have to come to that perspective. And it may be that we don't have a choice to come to that perspective because the will's there. And it could be enlightenment, right? It could be that we could come to the realization, which is the truth. The realization is that it's all about service, right? It's all about bringing humanity forward all together in unfoldment, right? Unfoldment. I mean, from what I can tell, all existence seems to be is just this giant like tapestry unfolding and learning evolving. And it feels like the only way to do that is you have to evolve yourself first. I mean, how can you know or love anyone or change anyone unless you can know, love, and change yourself, right? I mean, as within, so without. And as we do that, it naturally is going to lead us to this. I feel like that's the perspective that's coming, whether we like it or not, because the will's there. And I feel like I'm already kind of that perspective. Not that necessarily I take enough action to help. I do, believe it or not, I do. And one of these days I'll break down all the things that I do to help. And I do offer like charity work type of stuff. And if I build my channel up enough, I'll actually start explaining some of the things that I do, that I volunteer in, the way that I help the world. And it's very personal, but like I said, it'll make a lot more sense if the channel ever gets big enough, right? I'll break all that down. Outcome's looking good. We can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Look at that, clear. Look at that, sword of truth, King of Swords, clarity, the Empress, having it all. Look at me, pentacles are on her. Look at me, stars are on her crown. She has it all. Like her and the King of Pentacles, they have the most opulency of all. She has it more so, I think, than even him, even though his looks pretty opulent. This is just like straight clarity. Being able to see what really matters. Being able to see what's really valuable. What's really beautiful in this world. And having it all. And if you can see it, you can give it, right? If you can see it, you can be it. And it's like we can see it, right? The truth is right there in front of us. It's clarity. King of Swords, Ace of Swords. That's the sword of truth. They're both holding the sword of truth. They're both very clear. They see very clearly, very logically. And both of them are just looking. They're just like when I hold the cards and I look at them, they're just looking at me. Why are y'all looking at me? Just looking at you. Look at them. Like, yes. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff right there. And with this, new moon intention, right? If there's something impossible that you think that you're believing in and you're wishing for, I mean, victory. Victory. The Wheel of Fortune. Like, who knows? Like, I'm not going to say anything specific, but, like, if there's any sign that gets lucky, it's freaking Sag. So if you have a wish, whatever that is, I mean, it may very well be coming true. And it may be that you don't have to imagine it no more. Like, you're walking away from imagining it, right? They're both walking away from the confusion, both of them. A new beginning. He's facing away from the confusion. So is the guy walking away on the other side. Both of them are blonde-haired fellas, too. I'm kind of blonde-haired. Dirty blonde. But the color hair doesn't really matter. But they're just walking away from it. Walking away from this guy that's all in black and confused. They're just walking away on both sides. It's like new beginning. Happy like the fool. And the other guy's like, I don't need this. And just walking away. It's beautiful. Oh, we got to do some clarifying for sure. I got to see... I gotta see what this confusion is that we're walking from. Just because. And I gotta see this death card up there too. Come on, what is it? What is the confusion that we're walking away from? Well, she should always walk away from confusion. That's just what it is. Come on. What is it? What's the confusion? Oh, there it is. Ooh, that's 8 of Cups again. New perspective, Hangman, and defeat. So we're walking away from being stuck. Because in this Hangman is different, right? He's not the same as the Rider-Waite, if you look at him. He actually looks stuck. In the Crowley deck, the Hangman actually looks stuck, right? There's nothing shining on his head. He has a snake on his foot holding him there. He has nails in his hands and feet, okay? Well, you don't see no nails in the other one. Like, this dude is stuck. So what we're walking away from is squabbling or defeat and indolence, which also basically means being stuck. So that's what that confusion is, right? Right there. It's being stuck. It's feeling stagnant. And that's what we're walking away from on both sides. That was on the 7 of Cups. So we're walking away from that defeat, from that indolence, from being stuck. Good. because I don't like that. I don't like that energy, and I felt kind of stuck recently a little bit. I mean, I've been trying to do this and that, and I stay moving. I stay grinding for sure. So that's good energy. I can feel that energy for sure. Now I want to see what this death card's all about over here with the lovers. No, I don't know if that was it. We got the hard work paying off, and I've been busting my butt, so glad to see that. And I do believe in the impossible. I believe in miracles. No doubt. Wishing for that big win. We all probably are. What's this death card by the lovers? Come on, what is it? Yeah, well, that card wanted to stay on top, so we're going to stick right with that. So this is on the other path. I was looking at the death card. I don't know if I got the right cards for it, but that one card wanted to stay on top, and that one card was the Nine of Pentacles with the Magus, which of course is the Magician. Nine of Pentacles is, in this deck is just the Lord of Gain. See, it says Gain. And then the Nine of Swords is called the Lord of Cruelty. So, yeah, it looks like the transformation has to do with like our thoughts of money, maybe. Like us having everything we need to change like the way we think about money. Because like money can feel oppressive sometimes. It can feel like super oppressive. And it could be that like in a relationship you feel like the money's been oppressive. Like it can be hard to like make ends meet, like even in just a family unit or even just with a loved one, man. Maybe you're the only one working, that kind of thing. Could be that it has that you know, you're figuring out, you know, how to make more money. The transformation is to change this 9. I mean, because it's 9 and 9 on it, right? It's 9 and 9 on the Magus. So it's maybe more about the 9s than it is what the actual cards are saying. The number 9, by the way, is endings or like completions. You would say, well, 10s, but realistically, 0 is actually a placeholder, and really the biggest number is 9. Like if you look at the Fibonacci sequence, or you look at Tesla, it's always like 3, 6, 9. 9 is the boss number. Like it's the last. It's really the last number. So, 9, 9. And oh yeah, we're the 9th sign of the zodiac as Sagittarians. Well, I'm technically the 8th because I'm a Scorpio, but I'm double Sag. So the 9th sign of the zodiac. And the Magus, he can make anything he wants, you know. The Magician has everything he needs. And there's pentacles and swords there. So it's like using the thoughts to create gain. And that could be what the transformation is all about, right? Using these energies to make what you want. So using that the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. I mean, it's cruelty, right? Or that's what it looks like, or it's like nightmares. But it could just be that like it's like seeing the gain through like a harsh vision, or through like even through tough situations or like painful situations. It's interesting, like, you know, through destruction you get creation. And it looks like something like that, right? Like the death or the end of this cycle is like causing maybe, and this is a path that we have to choose, right? You don't have to go this path. And it looks like it involves a close relationship with someone or your loved one, and maybe even traveling. But there's gain going to come from it. It may be a headache to get it done, right? And it may be you traveling to work even. And whatever it is, it's like it may be a headache to get done, but you have everything you need with the Magus, and it's going to lead to gain. And it may be you have to figure that out in a relationship, or even in just one-on-one relationships in general with people. You have to figure out the mental gymnastics of it to get what's valuable. And again, that's a choice path right there. Kind of look at the wheel down here. You know, it seems pretty straightforward to me over here. I still want to look at it, and then we'll call it on that, because the outcome's delicious. So, you know, I don't need to mess with that. Clarity on, right there. Okay. Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Empress. A lot of moon energy. Ooh. Okay, we got 2 moon cards. Got the Empress and the High Priestess, with the King of, or the Queen of Rods. So it's very feminine energy. And we got the Empress again, who's over there. In this deck, it's more of a pregnancy type card. She's more moons in it. She looks like she's got a full belly here, but again, it could just be a new like this is a new perspective, and it's on the hangman. Well, I wanted to have it on the wheel, but the wheel, it's near the hangman. So it could be a new perspective, new idea. Makes a lot of sense. It could be divinely guided with the high priestess here, but with this moon energy, it may not be something that's totally clear, but it's coming whether we like it or not. Like, it's coming. And like, it's gonna make us like this. It's gonna make us, to where we have a pet cheetah. And it could be us, because we are fire, Queen of Wands. It could make us have a pet cheetah. Got that kind of money. That's my dog in the background. Please try to look past him. He's just coughing. But yeah, I mean, overall the reading looks really good. Believe in the impossible, and your hard work is paying off. Just stay the course. Whatever this is, stay the course. Even if it's a headache, stay the course, because it's leading to gain. You have everything you need. And the advice, we got the wheel, we got the hangman, new perspective. It ain't the same as this hangman. This hangman is nasty. But I put him on the Seven of Cups, where we're walking away from that confusion, and it's clear. We just don't want to sit still anymore. We don't want to sit in the same situation. We want something new. We want something good, and it's coming. It's definitely coming. We're going to get it. Hard work is paying off. Believe in the impossible. And then we get this. Boom, shakalaka. I love it. Okay, Saggy. I think Sagittarius was my most viewed video. I am a double Sag. It's awesome that Sagittarius showed up. I imagine most of my few subscribers that I have are Sagittarius, which is freaking awesome. If you haven't subscribed, please like and subscribe. Help grow the channel so I can make more content, improve the channel, that type of thing. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, that's the new moon reading. That's a powerful new moon. Set your intentions. I know what I want, but I'm not going to say it out loud. Don't tell nobody. Keep it to yourself. But set your intentions. See it in your mind. Draw it out. Write it out. Create a vision board. And it looks like we're going to get it. Hard work's paying off. Believe in the impossible. Believe in miracles. All right, Saggy. Hope to see you here again.